Hello! Matty coming at you with another Planet Coaster Park Spotlight. Today I present the Jungle of Giants, created by Anthony Duhigg. This is a PlayStation 5 park, so to have a look at this park you will have to own a PS5. But just from this overview alone, you can probably see why I wanted to do this park. Look at the amount of water and terraforming. I mean, this is right up my alley. I just happened to find this on the workshop earlier on today as I was having a scan through. I'd actually run out of parks to do spotlights on, so I just had a quick scan through, see if I could find anything of interest, and this one proper jumped out at me. And after having a look at the park, just wow, there's some incredible stuff in this. I'm extremely excited to get into this park. So let's just have a quick look at the page. Now, me trying to read this description for this park is going to be amusing, because it's not the easiest in the world to read, but I'm going to give it a go. So Rennie Foe and her team of intrepid explorers have crash-landed in a mysterious jungle, and after escaping the wreckage and setting up camp, they quickly realise that they are far from alone. The dense, humid jungle and the ruins of the temples scattered throughout are now dominated by giants of Mother Nature. Fly through the caves of El Murcielago, escape the clutches of Bagheera as he watches over his jungle, scramble down the mountain to avoid Vulcan's fury wrath, seek the riches of Kulkan, I think that's how you say it. If you can hang on to the El Tren Demeanor, be on your guard to dodge the tentacles of the creature of the swamp, hidden on the outskirts of the long-lost nature. Reclaim city of Petiti. Oh, I so can't read. 5 main roller coasters, 1 log flume, 1 beautiful boat ride, 14 flat rides, mostly courtesy of the community, and too many hundreds of hours of my time. Lots of terraforming to maintain mega park size and depth while saving on park count. Enjoy! So yeah, as I stated, you will need to own a PS5 to own this, so let's give it a thumbs up and a favourite, and if everybody else wants to do the same, have a go through, give it a thumbs up, favourite it, show support for this amazing park. But without further ado, let's get into this spotlight. Right, so let's get into this park. So here we have the main park entrance. Let me just change this camera so I can, there we go. So Anthony has just messaged me as well. I sent him a quick message asking if he would mind me doing a spotlight, and he's literally just messaged me back as I was doing the opening monologue saying of course that's absolutely fine, thank you ever so much. And he said that this was his first park. First park. And this is what he does. What? Just the creativity on people in this game will never stop shocking me or surprising me. The things that people do is just mind-blowing, and it's just amazing to see what people can do with their imaginations. But let's get into this park. Now, I'm going to have to zoom out a lot in this park just to ensure that I don't miss anything, because you can see from that overview just how big this park is. It's absolutely massive. So we've got this nice little unique entranceway actually. This is very different from what you would see from a normal entranceway. It's not got a stereotypical entrance, so to speak. You haven't got like kind of some big building where you can like come in and buy your tickets. There's more, you can like enter and then bam, you're straight in the park, which normally I would have a problem with. Normally I would say I'd like to see a park entrance, but I think here it works. It's like, it's almost like it's not supposed to be a park, if that makes sense. It's like this description said, it's kind of like lost in the jungle. So it's not supposed to be a park, it's supposed to be more of an experience than an actual theme park, and I really like that. I kind of get that sense. But we've got that information kiosk there, we've got a ride exit there. I've got no idea where the entrance for that is, so we'll have a look in a moment. So let's have a walk around here. So we've got some toilets with a with a bush in it. And then we've got some shops here with some nice canopies over the top. Just some basic blueprint decorations put down here. And there's another ride exit there. So, right. So straight away, just as soon as you come in, you've got two different rides. Two flat rides just in this main entrance alone. So that must be the boat ride that you were talking about, right? So we don't want to go on any kind of boat ride yet. We'll save that till the end. But what we will do is have a quick look at the station. So a really nice station, nicely decorated, simple but effective. So you've kind of like copied and pasted some things down, I think, possibly. But no, that still works well. I think what we may do is go on a boat ride at the end. I've still got no idea where the entrance for this is, you know. Oh, right, so there's people there. So where did they actually get onto this queue? Down, going the wrong way. Oh, how did I miss that? I'm pretty sure that people watching would have been like, Matty, what the hell are you doing? The entrance is literally right next to you. Should have gone Specsavers. Anybody who's not British will not get that joke. So that one will probably go over your head. And there is the entrance for the boat ride. Nice big long queue as well. To be expected for the boat ride. So, right. I'll be honest, I don't know which way to go. I really don't, because I don't think it's just like a left and a right. Oh, to be honest, this is only one way to go. Okay, I like that. He says, and then he reaches an impasse and can go right or left. Great. But look at that. Look at the terraforming that he's done. With that kind of creature there. I mean, that's amazing. I mean, the way that people can use terraforming to create these shapes and things. It's like Magic Mike's Ride the Movies Theme Park 2. How he built the hand and then the Prometheus ship. With that. But you've got this ride that goes there. That looks amazing. Straight into the mouth of that creature. So, shall we go left or shall we go right? Let's go right. So we've got another flat ride again here. Nicely themed, like kind of all this Aztec kind of theme. Now I know that you'd said like kind of some of the flat rides did come from the workshop, so I'm not sure which ones you would have taken and which ones you haven't. But as I was saying, me and Tommy CM were discussing in a spotlight that would have gone up last night. Highly recommended. That's on Tommy's channel, so go and check out his channel for that spotlight. I'll leave a link in the description below, so that's Tommy CM. But no, we were discussing last night, it's like kind of, if you're taking blueprints off the workshop from other creators, obviously try and give credit where credit is due, but even when you take these blueprints, you've still then got to do the theming around it yourself a lot of the time. You've still got to kind of like make it look good. So by all means use other people's creations as long as you give credit, but and then like kind of obviously you're doing the work, like kind of theming around it. But yeah, that looks fantastic. You've got people sat in the bush there, and then another archaeologist there. Let's have a walk around. Maybe it would have been nice to see some fences just on this left hand side here. It does look a bit on the dangerous side. I can see a boat there. How long is that boat ride? I'm just going for, I know that's tanking it as well. You must have that boat ride up to full speed. But we'll have a look at that later on. So we come up here. So we've got some shops on the right here with a toilet block there. Nicely to the side. Really nice little building. Really fits the theme of this whole Aztec. I like the different elevation change as well. Rather than just having it flat, it kind of like goes up that ramp into the shops. But a really nice little building. Great job. Let's go up these steps up here. Maybe going a little tiny bit quicker than I would normally do, purely because I know how many rides we've got to go on and how big this park is, and obviously conscious of the length of these videos as well. People don't want to be watching me waffle on for 3 hours, even though I could quite happily do that. But got some more shops just hidden away in that rock formation there. Really nicely done. Great job. I like the colours of the bricks and the flames on the outside. I really like that. And then we've got another way to go here. It's just, there's just so many ways to go. I'm just so conscious of missing things in this park. But we've got an ATM and a staff room there, and let's go up these steps. So this must take us to our first coaster. So we've got more shops again. I tell you what, people aren't going to go hungry or thirsty in this park. Some nice decorations as you walk down this path. Got a vending machine there. And we've got a queue line there, so that's for the boat ride again. So you can hop on the boat ride there. And then you've got this other flat ride again here. With an awesome view of that coaster. That's really nice ride interaction. And you've got the hippo kind of like leaning over the fence eating as well. That's a really nice little touch. I like that a lot. I mean, just look at that sight line. That is one hell of a sight line. And you've got the sound effects as well, if you can hear them. You've got all the jungle sounds all going on. That's the music I used for Tomb Flumer. It's making me think of Tomb Flumer now. Oh, which... Right, so that was the boat ride. Right, so we've got another vending machine here. It's just so much water everywhere. I love it. I love all this water and foliage. It's amazing. If anybody ever wants to impress me, just do lots of water and foliage and paintwork and terrain, and you'll have me. You had me at water. And just having a look at that, I mean, that's just incredible. Right, did I miss anything here? So we've got more shops again, so that must be a copy and paste from what you had before. I do apologise, Anthony, because I've got a horrible feeling I am going to miss something in this park. I can't see how I won't, just because of the scale of it. But let's have a walk up this path up here. Nice queue line. Really nicely decorated as you go up this queue line. And let's carry on. Up we go, up we go, up we go. And here we are at the station. So what have we got here? So Vector 1. I'm not sure if it was named anywhere else. Let's just quickly pause that so I can grab that train before it goes out. So let's have a look at the stats. So we've got 7.3 excitement, 5.4 fear and a 3.2 nausea. So the nausea is a little bit on the high side, but doesn't matter. G-force is higher than a Formula 1 car, so most likely going to kill the guests. But as I've said multiple times, you either go for looking good or good for the guests, and stats don't matter, to be honest. They honestly don't make a difference. But let's go for a ride of this. Enjoy the point of view. What a ride. What a ride indeed. I feel like that was more of an experience than anything else. It was a little bit janky in places. Could have possibly used a little bit of smoothing in certain areas. I think maybe a couple of the inversions felt a bit extreme. There would have been them G-forces. but visually, just incredible work. It's such an experience as it goes around all this area, and it was really like going on an adventure. I'm very impressed with that. I like that a lot. So let's have a walk down this exit path here. So that takes us down. Right, so that, excuse me, I'm sorry, just hiccuping as per normal, once per video. So that takes us back down there. So let's have a walk down this path here. So you got the coaster that goes right next to it. I mean, it's a bit on the dangerous side. I mean, all you'd have to do is like some little kid is just fall off and then you're on the coaster. But I don't think you've gone for ultra realism. People build different types of parks. You've got a bench literally right in the middle of the path, and these guests are like, "What's going on? We can't get past." Oh, I like that. That's funny. That made me chuckle. Do we have a walk down here? Let's have a walk down here. So we've got another flat ride here again. And another ATM and vending machine. And is this taking us back? Oh, I'm lost already. How have I got lost already? Right. This. Okay. Is this where we went earlier on? Oh my days, I'm so lost. Right, zoom out. Can you see why it was so easy to get lost in this park? I mean, it's just insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Where is the entrance? Right, the entrance is... How did I manage to get turned around that much? Right, so I've been in the entrance there, I came through there, I came... Right, and then I came up round this path up here. Right, okay. This is, I'm not going to lie, this is one of the trickiest spotlights I've done. So, I think... Yeah, okay, so I think coming down this path was the right way to go then. So, right, I was going right. So, yeah. So we were, what was up there? Oh my days. So we've got another area up there. Right, let's have a walk down this path. And look at that terraforming. That's impressive. Right, so what have we got down here? So we've got more of the, I believe, no, that's not even a blueprint, is it? I don't think. I'm not 100% sure now. But nicely decorated regardless. And then you've got this, I can't remember what they're called. Golden Eagle, that's the one. So you got this Golden Eagle flat ride there. And let's have a walk down this queue here. What does this go to? Oh wow, it's another experience ride. Oh, that's really good. That's really nicely themed. Again, very in fitting with the theme of the park that you're going for, like this whole Aztec adventure style. So yeah, great work. So you come out here and then you've got a claw machine there. And that's the queue for Golden Eagle. And then you've got another queue line here. I mean, it's just ride, just as you come around here. So let's have a walk through that. Right, then you come to a pirate ship. And really nicely decorated. All the water and the lava all around. Again, you've made this flat ride an experience. Rather than just stick a flat ride down, you've like kind of put the time and put the details around it. And it feels like kind of a scene from Pirates of the Caribbean or something like that. I don't know if maybe that was kind of your idea to kind of like go for something like that. But yeah, I'm super impressed with that. I really like the waterfall as well. Good how you've used the rocks around the top of the waterfalls as well to make it look like water's not coming from nothing. So yeah, great job. And let's go down the exit. Why is that bloke coming on the ride if he's desperate for the toilet? It's like, dude, go to the toilet and then go on the ride. Honestly. So let's have a walk down here. So we've got another staff room and another toilets there. And then you come to this area here. Again, nice waterfall, nice pond. I mean, Anthony, I'm so impressed with this. Your use of foliage and water and terrain is just fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Let's have a walk down here. So, so we've got a nice scene there. Not quite sure what's going on there. So you've got a bit of lava floating up there. Maybe just like kind of just pull the terrain up just a little bit, just so the lava just doesn't look like it's floating, possibly. As that is certainly quite noticeable as you walk down the queue. I don't know if that's just me or not. But let's have a look up here. I mean, that's fantastic. Looks like Volcano. I believe he's just actually messaged me. Let me just have a quick look at this message, because it might be that he's given me something to actually say as well. So he says the Volcano area was a bit of a rush job. I finished the theming on the coaster alone, pre-pathing station, and realised I only had 6% to fill a triangular space. Right, okay. And he said it was his first park and he built it without a plan. He just had caves and waterfalls in his head to start with, and he's really happy with how it turned out. But wow, Anthony, yeah, that's the fact that you came into this with no kind of like real plan, and kind of like just went with it. I mean, just incredible work, buddy. Absolutely incredible. But let's pause that just before that train runs off. Let's have a look at the stats. So what have we got? The monster. Maybe it would have been nice for you to name the rides. Just go through and name them. Would have been nice. But some really good stats. 7.4 excitement, 5.45 fear, and 2.25 nausea. Let's have a look at the results again. So again, we've got the high G-forces again. But again, doesn't matter. So let's go for a ride on this. Enjoy the point of view, and I'll speak to you in a moment. Enjoy the point of view of whatever starts. Come on. What are you doing? There we go. Right, now enjoy the point of view. I mean, again, that was just absolutely fantastic. It really felt like an experience. Again, felt really smooth, maintained a good speed all the way around. Maybe it would have been nice just for it to slow down just ever so slightly before it comes back into the station, because it was a bit of a sharp brake zone, which I think would have possibly been some of the reasons behind the G-forces as well. But if we just have a quick look at the overview of that, I mean, you can see the amount of terraforming is done there for that, and all the lava that he's put everywhere. And he's done an entire volcano in there. That is superb. Really, really good job. Extremely impressed. Right, let's have a walk down the queue path. So, let me stay zoomed out so I can see what I've got going on. So we've done all of that area up there. We've done all that. We've done that. So I think, what was over this side? Right, this is where we walked down originally, isn't it? So I think, so we've got another flat ride there. So let's just have a quick look at that. So just a basic flat ride there. I mean, it's just so easy to get lost. And I don't want to miss anything. Right, I think that's the only way up to that area. I don't think there's any other way out of that area when we've covered all that, so that should be done. So we'll come back down here, and then instead of turning right up there, we'll carry on straight up here now. Right, there we go, back on track again. So, like all the bats that you've got coming out of there, that's really good. And then you've got another boat tour there as well, so I'm not sure how many boat stations there actually is. How many boat stations is there, out of curiosity? 4. Okay, so four of them, so that's why it kind of like goes around the entire park. So we'll probably go on that at the very end. Really another great view again. I kind of partly want to see the coaster just actually come around this bit. I'm not sure how long we'll have to wait though, because that would be a really good view as you're walking around here. Let's have a walk around and have a look around as we wait for the coaster. Oh, there you go, it should be coming now. I've just seen it drop, so it should be coming up and over in a second. Hopefully, he says. It's like waiting for a bus. 3 will come all at once. Okay, where did it go? Oh, there we go. I mean, that's awesome. Let's have a walk around here. I mean, that is awesome. I really like that. It looks like one of the doors that you get like in Tomb Raider or something like that, or Indiana Jones or something. Something that they need to unlock and all the treasures behind it. We'll have a walk down there afterwards. And here again we've got another bit where people can jump off onto the track. I mean, you do like these dangerous bits where people can just jump straight into the track. Oh, there you go, that was perfect timing as well. So let's have a wander down here. We'll try and find that queue path in a minute. Oh, like this just does a full circle, so I'm back at the shops again. So where, I assume that must be the queue up there for that. So let's have a walk into here. Right, so that must be the queue line for that. This is one of the most difficult spotlights I've done. Right, so there must be the queue. So where does this go, just out of curiosity? Does this take us back to where we've already been? Ah, there we go, right, okay. So there's the main entrance, then you could have gone left. Okay, that's good to know. So, just so we know we're not missing anything. So we've got El Murcielago. Murcielago? Oh, we've got that ride. So let's have a walk down the queue. You got more bats. Are these called stalagmites? I think. I can't remember off the top of my head what they're called. I think it's something like that. But really nice queue path anyway. So many bats everywhere. You wouldn't want to come on this if you got a phobia of bats, would you? And here we are at the station. So let's have a look at this. So we've got Stingray. And let's have a look at the stats. Oh, fantastic stats. Let's just pause that before that train goes. 7.82 excitement. Fantastic. Really good. 5 fear and 2.8 nausea. Let's have a look at the results. 8.03 G. They are 100% dying on this ride. But let's go for a ride of this. So there we go. Let's go in the middle and enjoy the point of view. Short and sweet. Great coaster again. Once again, feels like an experience. The inversions were a little bit janky in places. Again, could probably just do with a bit of smoothing in various places. But as an actual ride and as an experience, it's fantastic. Again, really telling a story as you go around, and I love that about this park. And that was easy to miss. Is that stones or terraforming? That is terraforming. What? Just wow. How you able to create these things using just the terraforming tool alone? That's brilliant. And did we even look at that one when we went on the ride? I don't actually think we did. Right, detour. We'll be back in a moment. We didn't even stop and appreciate this, did we? Look at that. That's Bagheera. It's Bagheera from Jungle Book. I don't know if Bagheera is in like kind of any other kind of lore. The only way I know Bagheera is from the Jungle Book. But that is absolutely insane. Just incredible. Right. Right, so I think if we... So how do I get over to the other side of the park then? Right, so that was the exit. I assume this must just be the exit, and it's only the exit. It doesn't go anywhere else, does it? No. Right, so let's go up this exit again. Let's go down this path down here. Because I think there was another way to walk off, wasn't there? So we've got If you can read that, you're a better person than me. Do your business, wash your hands. So we've got another queue line here. So what does this go for? Also, we've got another coaster here. We've got one of the wooden coasters that kind of like turns upside down. So I didn't even see this one here. So it's a good job we looked into it. No, I didn't click on the person. So we've got Gold Fever. So again with green excitement. Again, green across the board. Really nice. Again, high with the G-forces, but if I haven't said it once, I'll say it again. They don't matter. Let's just speed that up a quick second and enjoy the point of view. Not gonna lie, that ride was a bit scary. I actually felt like I was gonna die as we were going around that. It was a little bit on the extreme side, but some great work. I actually want to go around this ride, if honest, and actually appreciate some of the work that you've done as you go around. And if we can see the train going around as from a third person point of view as well, it might add to it as well. So like kind of all this as you come up here, all this mine shaft, great attention to detail. And then let's come up here. I like that, how it looks like kind of you could have gone off there, but then the track broke and then sends you straight back down here into the mines again. And straight back on. I mean, that's a bit of a steep drop straight up to a steep climb again. With a very sharp turn, but let's go down and then up here. I think the train's about to come whizzing past us now in a second, actually. And this is why I wanted to come and have a look from third person. Just the detailing that you've been doing, like kind of for something that you're not barely even really going to see, because you come around that fast. Really nice attention to detail, and the same around here as well. So you've got this pyramid with all the snakes going around. I love that. Really telling a story as you go around. Let's come up here. So you've got all these crystals here, and then this goes around the back. So when you were queuing up for the ride, you'd actually just be able to see the ride go off over there, which is a good, nice tease for the people in the queue. And then you whiz around here and zoom around and back up into the station again. So yeah, very good. Where's the exit? Where? Is this the exit? Oh, but how am I? I'm being proper dumb. Right. So out we come off there. And now we go this way, I think. There we go, right, yeah, so we've got to a new area again. So let's just have a quick zoom out and let's see how we are getting on, because obviously because of time and everything as well. So, right, so we've done all of this. Right, all of that is done, so we've just got this top half to do. So let's get through this to ensure that we keep the video under an hour. So we would have come out of this tunnel here. So just more decoration here, and that's a hotel there. And then followed by a drop tower, which is really nicely themed, really nicely decorated as it goes up through all the ruins. Great job. Let's go right round here. Oh, that is fantastic. What have you actually... I don't understand how you've done that. Is that with the... Oh, right, is that with the paint tool? That's a very good touch. Don't think I've ever seen that done before. I'm not going to lie. I genuinely don't think I've ever seen that done. So, yeah, brilliant. Let's have a walk down here. Oh, and that just takes us to a staff room. Okay. So you got some nice decorations around the staff room. And then that's the queue for the boat ride. And then we've got this sky chair ride up there. Did I miss anything as I came past? No, I didn't. So we've got this sky chair ride here that goes right up this mountain up here. So there's nothing actually for them. They would literally just get on and then go all the way up and then back down again. So it's more of a scenic ride. But oh wow, just as you were coming down there, look at the view that would give you. I mean, that's a get your camera ready, innit? And well, I think there's my thumbnail for the park, for this park tour. So I think I just got my thumbnail there. Right, let's go back down again. So we come out of here, and I've got toilets there with a crocodile like kind of coming out, and nice little seating area. That was quite hidden. I didn't even see that. And then we we've got the flat ride there. Good use of that. It fits into the theme really well of the park. Let's carry on around here. And we've got another queue line here, so that must be for... Oh no, that's not for that. So what's this queue line for then? Oh, we've got a log flume. Right, log flumes generally go on for a long time, so we're going to go for an imaginary log flume. Just because of how long they take. And plus we can stop and appreciate more as we go around if there's anything in particular. So this climb as you're going up to this temple thing here. Great job. Oh, look at all the skeletons crushed under the rocks. Oh, that's great. Very clever touch. And you come out this door and then you go straight into this drop here. And this is beautiful. Maybe just kind of use the paint tool and just change that possibly to sand rather than grass, because it doesn't actually tend to. It kind of like clashes a little bit with the colour, but that's a very small critique, to be honest. Like the same mound here as well, it kind of like it looks a little bit too green. And then we go up here. You've got your water just ever so slightly too far away. I mean, I'm just finding little tiny nitpicks now, just because I couldn't find anything else. And then we come down this nice big drop here, go around here, past the hippo. And some really great use of foliage again. And then we've got this little lift here. Oh, you've got loads of stuck people there. Why are they stuck? They've got no reason to be stuck. I don't know what's going on there. That's a bit weird. But yeah, you've got stuck people for some reason. Let's have a walk down here then. So you've got another pillar blocking the path again. There. And you've got another drop tower. So you've actually got 2 drop towers. So where does this? Oh my god. Oh, this would be terrifying. Oh, geez. Can you imagine being on that? No thanks. You won't get me on that. That is absolutely petrifying. But great work. That is amazing. And really nice building around it as well. I honestly didn't even realise that ride was there. You would never realise that was there. Unless I'd gone in, we would have completely missed that. So yeah, brilliant. Yeah, I do think it's a little bit on the green side around this area, if honest. What paint tools have you actually got? You got rock, sand. Oh, so you've actually got sand. See, I personally would probably kind of like do... Oh, I've got the wrong camera. I personally would probably do sand around this area. Maybe if it's not even like 100%, if honest. But I just think sand around that area. I mean, that's just me. By all means, if you completely disagree, then of course don't. But I just think sand would like kind of accent that ride a little bit better. But yeah, just a small nitpick, if honest. So you got all the scene down here as well, which would have been quite easy to miss actually. So you got all the archaeologists around there. But let's carry on with the tour. So just ignore them people. You got a bit of clipping there again as well. And what have we got down here? Oh, nice how you've got the oh, you've got that ride. Oh, I can never remember what it's called. Whirlywig? Yeah, Whirlywig, that's the one. Tommy CM's favourite ride. He's a big fan of that. Some people have some really clever uses of the Whirlywig, like kind of how you can put it into walls and things like that. And yeah, another great use of it there. So I'm just making sure I haven't missed anything. I'm aware that I've been here. I'm just making sure that I haven't missed anything, but I don't think I have. So I mean, that boat ride does proper tank it, doesn't it? Look how fast it goes. That is like proper full speed. Right, so there's a queue for that. So there's a train just leaving, so I'm just gonna pause that quickly just before it leaves. This is a beautiful queue line. Again, a bit more with the clipping issues. And here we go. That's really good. Great job there. And so what have we got here? So green across the board once again, and again with the IG forces again. Seems to be a bit of a running theme with this park, but here we go. Enjoy the point of view. Really nice coaster again. Again, a little bit extreme with the braking just as it comes into the station. And the inversions again can feel a little bit janky just in certain places. But I mean, these are small nitpicks, if honest. The rides that you've kind of gone for, you are creating an experience and going on an adventure, and I can see that, and you pulled that off. Really, really good job. I love the theming that you've got all around it. Yeah, great work. Great use of foliage and terrain work again. Very impressive. I've got a feeling that we're almost done, if not actually done. I'm just having a quick scan around. So we've done that coaster. I think we're all done. Did I see that? That was right. That was one at the start. Okay then. So let's just have a quick scan around as we have a quick talk about like kind of my general thoughts then. I mean, this park is incredible. As a first park, this is insane. Some of the best terraforming I've seen in the game. Magic Mike's terraforming of his Prometheus ship and the Hand were super impressive as a standalone project for like kind of that area, what he was going for. But as an actual whole park terraforming, I think this is some of the most impressive that I've seen. Absolutely great work. I love how you've been like kind of incorporated kind of like these creatures into the terraforming as well. I'm super impressed with that. I think maybe kind of like possibly go around in certain areas with the paint tool a little bit, so like kind of like I said, around that area, around here as well. So like even if you were to like kind of say 10%, bring that down to let's say 60%, and like kind of just go change that camera, just go along that like kind of these kind of like areas just with the paint tool, just to break up that green on that side there. It's just a little touch, but it just adds to that. And maybe kind of like go around like kind of your areas just slightly kind of like dabbing with sand or something like that. I can see that you've got that grass, so maybe kind of like go around the park a little bit more, like kind of just in like certain areas, just kind of like just dab it in little bits just here and there, because it's such a great paint tool, and it really does look like kind of a jungle, kind of like forest as well. And it'll kind of like just break up them little green areas that you've got, so like kind of around here and things like that. Maybe just kind of like chuck some rocks in there as well, like kind of again just to kind of like just break it up just that little bit, just to break up all the green of that area. I possibly maybe would have liked to have seen you kind of like go around and just fix some of the like kind of just some of the little tiny issues that you've got around the park. So like kind of you had the bench that was kind of like blocking the path, and you've got some clipping issues around, so like maybe just kind of like go around the entire park and just go around, make sure that you haven't got any clipping here and there. I know it's not a big deal or anything like that, but it's like kind of little tiny things like that, especially like kind of if you've got somebody like myself who's going around and doing park spotlights and things like that. It's just little tiny things that can like almost take you out of the experience kind of thing. It's like kind of makes you realize, oh actually, do you know what, this is a game kind of thing, just because of that tiny little issue. And it's a small gripe, if honest, but I maybe would have liked to have seen just like kind of maybe a few less clipping issues around the park, but and the coasters, maybe kind of like just go around and a bit more smoothing on the coasters, maybe a bit better brake runs, just so they're not quite so extreme. I noticed around the park you're able to see a lot of these water things. I think there was quite a few of them. There was one area in particular where I actually saw quite a few, and I can't remember where it was now off the top of my head. Was it there? No, there was one area. Ah, there you go. Just around there, like kind of maybe just a little bit more terrain forming, or just bring the rocks up around it just to hide them, just so you can't see them. But again, these are small little issues that I'm sure that you will rectify going into a second park. As a first park, this is amazing. I'm absolutely blown away by it. I love the water, and I think without further ado, let's actually go for a boat ride just as we close out the video. So I'll just jump on a random one. Let's go for orbit point of view. Probably not that car, because that's a terrible one to choose. There you go. Let's choose that one. And let's hide that HUD just as we go around. I do think that the boat tour goes a little bit on the fast side. If honest, I think that could be slowed down just ever so slightly. Seems a little bit too fast. But no, great job, Anthony. I am super impressed with this park. Really enjoyed what I saw. I'm extremely happy that I found this on the workshop earlier on. And just a quick reminder to everybody, like I said at the start, this is a PS5 park, so you will need to own a PS5 to download this park. But if you do own a 5, I highly recommend going and have a look at this park. Just appreciating the detail that Anthony's gone into. Give it a thumbs up, favourite it, subscribe to it, show the support for this amazing creator, and I cannot wait to see what you come up with for the next park that you do, Anthony. But thank you ever so much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this park tour as much as I did. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Don't forget to check out my Discord channel as well. Come and hang out in the Discord channel, where you can meet me, ask me to do any park spotlights if you are on PS4 or PS5. Stay safe, take care, look after yourselves, have a great week, because it will be Monday when this comes out. If you're watching this on a Friday, then have a great weekend. And I will see you soon for another park spotlight. Thank you ever so much. Take care, stay safe, goodbye.